Welcome to 7220 Travel Youth Athletic Fundraiser. My name is Dave Engel. I am the owner and travel advisor at 7220 Travel. At 7220 Travel, we offer a full service travel agency. I've been doing travel for the better part of 15 years for family and friends. In January 2025, I finally partnered with a host agency called Cruises and Tours Unlimited. They have over 50 years of experience in which they really allowed me to establish very strong partnerships with some very big names in the tourism industry. From Carnival Cruise Lines to Royal Cruise Lines to Disney to Universal Studios, they have really enhanced the travel services that I can provide. So I'm excited to announce that I'm a full service travel agency. But the real big thing that I really wanted to kind of highlight throughout today was our fundraiser for youth travel athletics. As a dad who has a travel athlete on a travel tier team, I know how expensive this stuff can get. And it seems like it's overnight. I think last year, whenever I was finally adding it all together, I spent like $6,500 on uniforms, comp fees, gym tuition fees, privates, food, and the lodging. But why are we never taking our lodging and turning it into a fundraiser for our teams? So, working with 7220 Travel, we alleviate the stress of finding accommodations. We alleviate the stress of having parents in A and parents in B. 9 times out of 10, I can get you a better rate than what's available online through places like Expedia or even directly through the websites. Whether you go to Marriott or Hilton, I can usually get you a better rate than what you can find in those places. Additionally, I'm able to negotiate added value. What does added value mean? I can get things included in your rate, like meals. I can get comped parking. You need a central gathering place for your teams to gather or to get ready in the morning. We can get those things set up at the location that you're staying at. So there's not this driving point A, point B, C. Oh, then now we're finally getting to where we need to go. So how does the 7220 Travel Youth Fundraiser work? What happens is that you say, hey, Dave, I want you to help me with my accommodations. But I don't know anything about any of these services that we're going to. I don't know if there's state of plays. I don't know any of the details. I need you to figure that out. Not a problem. You give us your schedule. You give me your brand requirements, the size of rooms, whether you want meals included, if you want a meeting room included. What is everything that you want inside your stay? Then I'll reach out to the different, if you don't have a brand, I'll reach out to all the major brands within that area and see what we can find that works within your parameters. You can even give me a budget. I had a team out in California. They wanted to stay close to the ball fields for around $200 a night. I was able to get them a $200 a night rate for 2 nights for 13 rooms. By the time it was all said and done, they had exactly what they wanted for that stay. Then after they take it travel, after I get my commission 60 to 90 days post travel, so the day after you check out, I will get paid my commission. My commission, I'll take 50% of my commission that's paid to me, and I will donate it to your gym or your booster club. Once again, we take the stress off of finding accommodations. Everybody knows that trying to find the right accommodation is really hard, especially whenever, I'm just going to use Marriott as an example. They have courtyards, they have Fairfield Inn and Suites, they have Residence Inns, they have, right, then you just have the Marriotts, but they all cater to a different type of traveler. And some of them have everything that you need, and some of them have nothing of what you need, except for just the bed. So often I see travelers, they just book based upon price alone, instead of looking to find what actually meets their needs. So that's what we do. We find that right hotel for you. And it's also too, it's an easy way to raise funds for your teams. You're not paying anything extra. You're not paying me a fee to go find all this. My fee, the way how I get paid in all this is by that commission. That's why you're only getting 50% of the commission. You don't have, there's no more sorting through all the different properties, trying to figure out how this is all going to work. That's our job. You leave that to me. I take that and I hand it to you on a silver platter and say, here you go. This is what you need. From what you took and told me what you wanted, this is what I can give you. And it's usually at a better rate with added value items like parking, like comped meals. Then the other big benefit to working with a travel advisor or a travel agent is that if you have problems with your bookings, you don't have to argue with an 800 number. You don't have to argue with the front desk clerk. That's all done. You call me. You have my personal cell phone number. You call me and say, hey, Dave, I know it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I know I woke you up, but I'm having this problem. Since you booked that travel through me, I can help. I am here to help you. Think about us as a concierge service. That doesn't take a tip. That doesn't take anything from you. You paid us by booking your travel through us. And always remember, 50% of our commission goes to the booster club or to your gym or your club. Any nonprofit youth athletic travel team can participate. Once again, any nonprofit youth athletic travel team can participate. Your booster club will receive the money. Now, if your gym or your club is a nonprofit, but you don't have a booster club, that's all right. We can still work with you. The only deal is that money gets earmarked. Our donation money gets earmarked to go back to the athletes as a whole. It's not designed for company or gym owners or club owners to pocket that booster money. That money is designed to help the athletes, whether it go to paying your final year comp fees, for a end of the year banquet, whatever for the end of the year activity that you're doing. If that's what this money is intended for, great. I'm fantastic. I 110% support that. But this is not a way for gym owners or club owners to line their pockets off of a donation that's intended for the youth athletes. That is 110% what this fundraiser is for. It's to benefit the athletes. As parents, we spend so much money already in lodging that if our gyms can get something from that money that we've already spent to pay to go towards the end of the year, that's what I want. And I'm perfectly okay with that. If you have any questions or comments, you can either drop them down below. You can send me a private message. On the next slide, there's going to be my email address, my phone number, which you can reach out to me either of those ways. Or if you even just want to set up a Zoom meeting so that you can get to know me better, get to know more about what the 7220 Travel Youth Athletic fundraiser is and how it could probably benefit your team and on how we can work together to make the most of it. That's what we are here for. Once again, here's my contact information, 7220travel@gmail.com, 720-227-8693. That is my personal cell phone number for you to be able to come, get a hold of me, talk to me, text me. You can Facebook message me. Any way that it's convenient for you to get a hold of me, get a hold of me, because I want to help you fundraise for your youth team. I want to help offset that cost of the travel teams, because travel athletics is a great thing, but it's expensive. And it's a fantastic way for our children to grow into well-rounded people, from meeting different people, experiencing different cultures in different areas, seeing the way how different people live. It's important to create well-rounded athletes, and youth travel does that. And I want to be a part of that. And the best way I know how is to offer the 7220 Travel Youth Athletic Fundraiser. Thank you very much. Have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.